Yo, what it do, what it do, what it do? This is another beautiful episode of What's the Vibes. I'm here with my beautiful co-host.
Loyalty.
It's your boy Rico. I'm here for the people. You already know we doing it thing, making that beautiful magic. And we got a special up-and-coming artist. Dear to my heart and dear to everybody else's heart. Stay on your radar.
Deli Cartier, DC. I go by many names, Mr. 10 Toes Down, 2 Eyes Open. Yeah, I'm here. They stepping in, we not checking in.
Stepping in, not checking in. You better pay attention to that too. So, my brother, this is one of our nice little interviews that we don't have today and everything, little spicy conversations. But we want to know who you are and where you come from, my brother. So the first question that I got on the docket, because we coming and swinging right now, you feel me? Hold on, let me pull this up for you. Let me pull it up for you.
But let us know. Where you from?
Me, I would say I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Respectfully, I could say I grew up in Crown Heights, but I got a lot of neighborhoods in me. I could say I grew up in Brownsville because my grandmother. I got some ties to Canarsie, so it's like I'm very well grounded. I even got peoples and Bed-Stuy, some homies, so it's like respectfully for myself, I could just say I grew up in Brooklyn in general. It don't matter about the neighborhood, it just matter about the borough, respectfully.
You are Brooklyn, I think.
Yeah, I could say that. Yeah,
I felt
facts.
that. I felt that shit.
Indeed.
And let me know, how did you come up with your name?
Deli Cartier. Respectfully, Deli always been a childhood name from my government to say, and it was always like,
y'all don't need to know that.
Deli living in the deli, and I was always at the store. But the Cartier comes from, I put that really because of the vision I have, and 10 toes down, 2 eyes open goes with that, because you got to stay 10 toes down to devote it what you want, and 2 eyes open on the goal to achieve it. So that's how all that came about.
Heard you.
For sure.
I heard that. So my brother, I ain't gonna lie, since I heard you from the song One Split, bro, tapped in. You already know, I'm following. I'm following.
That track was a little, how could I explain it? It was a breakout for me, because that's when the sample was really starting to reach its amount of attraction from the people that listen to music. So when I heard the One Split sample, it's like I auto attacked it on some, let me talk about a relatable, people that get high, people that just got stuff on their mind that they want to ease out. So I did it in my music, basically.
It's fucking fun, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all really need to tap in with my man.
Nah, chill.
Nah.
It's not even the beginning yet. It's just all the part of the plan.
You giving me your flowers right here, right now, bro, because of the simple fact of me, preferably,
I'm listening.
I feel out of all of them that's out here, you out here, bro. Because you talking.
Of course.
You really talking.
Yeah, let me say this. You know, a lot of people doing drill, and it's giving very offbeat, no flow.
Everybody want to rap
sound
like
quality
Batman,
on trash. You feel me? But I do
own
like that, you know, you do drill music and you still have a nice flow.
I wouldn't say drill music because I don't want to tie it to just that. Me, myself, I could say I do make drill music because of the lyrics. I'm going to be completely a realist. The lyrics and the beats, that's what makes it a drill song. But for me, I want to tap into being an artist individual as a musician. Because drill is just a beat. I want to do certain piano beats where there's no hard bass or there's no hard drums on it. So where I could let people know me, myself as a person. I got a lot of songs without any drill, but the drill is what attracts the viewers. And with the listeners, that's when your fan base comes about.
So you're basically a jack of all trades, basically, but you're just basically what you're doing, and I know I just said basically like 9 times, bad podcasting, but you're cooking. You're just basically cooking. Basically count. We're gonna put a basically count on this, but you're just cooking right now, and for what I'm waiting for it, bro, because I need an album. I need an album. You're like, I can see you just out here, and you can branch out from way more just by the tone and the direction that you take your music itself.
Yes, facts.
So what I wanted to know is, how do you go about making, like, what's your musical process, basically?
When I make a song, I have a few producers that send me their beat selections and packages. So shout out my boy 27. Shout out to Cobb Bands himself too. Shout out Cobb Bands. With them two, I really relate to how they make their beats. I don't know if it's because it's the toning or how the bass drops in the beginning of the song, but with Cobb Bands and 27, with they beat, how I process it is once I hit a beat, I try to catch a melody type of flow. Once I catch a melody type of flow, that's when I attack it with my lyric. So I'll make a little hook or a little chorus. Then off that, I go over my verse. And it depends on if the beat is aggressive or not. Because the beat could be aggressive and I not be aggressive and vice versa. That's just how I attack my music, honestly.
So, same question but in a different aspect. Freestyle though. What's your attack position always? Because that sounds wild. But how do you attack a freestyle? It sounds wild. Bro.
When I feel like creating a freestyle is all about you have to, not to say it but like this, but it's really like, not to say rap what you live, but rap what you experience or what you want to experience, or even just trauma or just happiness. It's all about a feeling. It's all about emotions being tied together, which makes it a freestyle.
This man is lyrical, spiritual.
You're
not you don't hear this right now.
It's just too savvy with it.
Nah, the boy is really ready, bro. Come on, son.
So what made you want to start rapping?
Honestly, I started music, I believe, August 1st, 2020. That month exactly. August or July 1st, of the year 2020. What made me really start making music was I heard a beat, and then I just started talking from a lover boy perspective.
Oh, you
to be completely honest. Then yeah, I just took off from there. Once I made that first track, I went to the studio within that first week of me making my first song. So yeah, and it was an in-house studio, so everything was just in-house. People just wanted to see me elevate and
super
take
organic.
my craft to a different level. Facts.
Super organic. That's the way it needs to be at the end of the day.
Facts.
But what made you, choose music?
What made me choose music? I don't want to say it's because my mother being deceased, but it's more so the people that's behind me. Not even the people that's behind me, is the people that I want to inspire as well. I got 2 little brothers, and I got other family members. Not to say they depend on me, but they count on me because they know I can do big things. So me doing music is a way to express myself, because I'm really like an introvert, but me doing music is also to relate to people in certain ways so people can relate to me.
Now, that's a good topic that you just brought up right there, the way that you explained it, because the song Storm, I felt pain in that song, bro.
Why you say that though?
It's just, from the first, well, I don't want to enclose anybody, you feel me? Go listen to the song and you'll find out, but from just the tone of it, from the beat, like how you said your beat selection.
Yeah, and that was about 2-7 too. Shout out 2-7 on that. That was a great sample.
Yo, like,
and I don't even know the sample.
Yo, I sat back and I was just like, oh, for the guys, you feel me? Like what's going on?
And the visuals was crisp. Yeah, everything was copacetic on that visual for sure.
Yeah, it was super stupid, bro. Yeah. That shit was really crazy, and I felt that shit, and I was just like, yo, this man is out here, bro. Like, what's going on? So, like, what was running through your mind when you made that song right there in particular?
Free my boy KG Brock. Brock been incarcerated probably like a year and some change now. So the song, when I thought about it, it's just the melody and how the sample, how she was saying, and through the storm. I don't really remember it, but when I heard the melody, it just made me think like, let me just relate back, because the beat was a calm beat. So that's why I just said previously I could be aggressive now. So that's how I attacked it. The beat was calm. So I just started through the storm, and I just got off the phone him, so I said free Brock, told him keep his head up. Everything was relatable. So with my hook, like I said, I attacked it with my hook, catch the flow, then I went into my verse. Yeah, and that's how I came about with that process. It's just because it kind of hurt just knowing I got a brother incarcerated and I really was with him in the flesh, and now he's not here. It's not to say it's similar to a death because you don't see the person physically, but they still here. But you just not here again. Yeah, respectfully, yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you that. I was like, that was the first question I wrote down, bro. And I was like, nah, because.
But you asked it though, and I answered it.
Exactly, that's what I'm happy right now, bro. Like, that shit is just, you out here doing your fucking thing, and I appreciate you, bro. Because of the simple fact, because I appreciate good music, bro. And it's like the embodiment of good music itself is like we said, the whole drill flow that's going on right now. The beat might sound drill, but you can take it somewhere totally different. You can take it astronomical. You could be on your West Side Gun, or you could be fucking Batman for the project.
Right.
That is true.
It's either or, but the way that you just attacked it was militant. It was a soft tone, but ready just to switch that shit. You feel me? Like, and I was just like, that's why I sit back and like, yo, alright, he's gonna do something big, bro.
I think one of my lines was, I be rapping like a preacher or
pastor.
Because they similar. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't like to, for me, respectfully, with the new music I'm working on, I'm trying to not use any profanity. Because it's like, that's a different type of intellect when you're trying to create music or make music without using any type of curse words. Yeah. So with that being said, I'm just trying to expand my vocabulary. I know I have a high vocabulary, but when you don't use profanity and your music, you can relate back. Even kids can listen to it and know that there's no curse word, other than it being profanity. So yeah, that's what I'm really trying to improve on. Other than that,
now what he just said, that literally just ties into like one of the other topics we're about to talk about in a bit. But we're gonna stay on the music tip right now, and it's just like like I said, I appreciate good music. And it's like when I hear like the same, this guy does this shit, XYZ, because we ain't gonna incarcerate nobody, we ain't gonna put in no names or anything, but they do XYZ over here and they do XYZ over here. It sounds like the same shit. It sounds exactly the same shit. So it's just like, yo, the switch up is always weird. And now that I hear that you about to just take it a whole nother lane with pianos, you about to stop cursing, be like, yo, that's crazy, bro. Like, the young artists aren't talking about this right now, and that's something different.
It's me really trying to use my imagery with my music. Even with the visuals I have coming in a few weeks, I'm just trying to expand it. Like, with me, like, my new visuals, I could have people around me, but I'd rather do it by myself because then I'm the center of attention. I don't need other around me to fuel me. Feel me? I can spark my own fire. And the visually, that's what I'm trying to focus on.
So tell people what you got coming in a few weeks and what they should
in a few weeks, I'm about to drop Master Plan. That's another sample people want to hear from me. And Going Cool. Going Cool is one of my favorite songs because it just really resonates to how, basically, not to say how I grew up, but how it is outside. Like, my first lyric is, I was cool and now I'm going cool. 16, I was skipping school. That's a fact. I was still going to school, but there was days I was skipping. I'm just being honest with my music, so I know a lot of people gonna relate to it when it drops, but that's just, it's on the way. I believe before December 15th it's gonna be out. I'm gonna merge that.
Alright.
Yo, stay tuned for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely stay tuned for that. Now, we can get into the spice.
Yeah, I'm
alright.
We can get into this.
Alright.
So
now you want to transition into our little co-host.
I like the unorthodox. I got good though, because now it's copacetic. Yeah. And I know Too Savvy know this sturdy. So.
Come on, son.
I'm here for it.
Alright, so let's get into it. Let's first do the music. Let's talk about a few releases that was out. You know what? Let's start a little light. How you feel about Andre 3000 album? The Flutes. The Flute album. How you feel about New Blue Sun?
What the fuck? Yo!
If I told you guys that I didn't hear it, would y'all think I'm lying?
Nah.
So I didn't hear it. I'm not lying.
Because I heard
on purpose?
Nah, on purpose. It's just, not to say I don't listen to other people's music, but I just be locked in on how can I better my craft. Like, even I had my cousin say today, I only make drill music. But I didn't comment on when he said it. Because that's just something I need to intake for myself, and I need to switch it up. I need to make an R&B type of vibe. I need to even expand my how could I say this, my selection with other artists and have a single on the track. And I'm just not using profanity or provocative words, and I'm making people relate to where I'm coming from. So that's what I'm just trying to expand. Not to say I don't listen to music, I just don't listen to a lot of other artists, excluding myself. I listen to more beats than music.
Now, let me tell you why this album is perfect. Because ain't nobody talking. Just flutes. Pure flutes on the whole album. Now, yo, bro, each song is wild as hell, first of all.
How long is each song?
Honestly, you're going, but I feel like you're about to drag it.
Nah, bro. Because I was meditating. I'm not even gonna lie.
Okay, so you meditated to the crib.
I saw the crib. Meditating to the album. Yo, bro, it's like, yo, listen, Andre, I ain't gonna act like it's the greatest album in the world, but just for something different, the album is like, yo, bro, the first song is like, yo, the first song name is literally, I wanted to make a rap album, but this is what blew me in. Bro, I'm waiting for somebody to kick something in. Bare flute. I'm waiting for a drum. Nah, it's a heavier flute. I'm just like, it's flute on flute on flute on flute on flute. The whole album, bro, crazy. I'm just like, yo, Andre, I wanted a rap album, but this is nice. It's something, because it's different.
That's what I was about to say.
It's different. It's something totally out of the left field. Everybody dropping crazy rap albums right now. Like I said, I was just listening to West Side Gun album not too long ago. I love that old school rap. You feel me? That's my real talk. But it was like a palate cleanser.
That's a great marketing scheme, though. A lot of people's not doing that.
Now, what if he drop an album and he rapping going crazy on it? It wasn't expected.
With similar flute beats.
See, he uphill it. He uphill
Everything
it, bro.
copacetic.
Super flutes, bro. He out here fluting the game.
I'm good. Like, honestly, like, deadass, I'm good. I feel a little trolled. You know, like, when he said he was going to do a flute album, I'm like, okay, he probably just going to give us a little 8 bars.
Yeah.
You know, nothing crazy.
Yeah,
a little 8, kick a little poetry here or there, and that's it. The fact that he never opened his mouth one time,
Not once.
I'm like, damn, like,
wait,
come on.
How much minutes is it? So
he got like 8
it's
songs.
a real album.
He got like 8 songs on the whole album.
8 songs.
Like,
It's 8 songs, but the songs are long.
Flute sound.
yeah, pure flute.
That's
Different vibes though.
yeah. That's a hit. That's a banger.
Okay.
I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about.
Let me give you a fist bump.
You see that shit right there, bro. I'm telling you, bro. You can roll up one. Let the first
so
song
crazy.
play.
I used to play the piano.
You see?
But that was back in my old days. It's like around 10, then life started getting real. So it's crazy how I do music now. I envision myself being on the keys and actually doing a track on some Ray Charles shit. But it's all for God to put it into fruition if I could really bring that back into my life.
Yeah, that would be dope. That would be dope.
Listen, I mean,
it would be different because a lot of people my age is not even doing that. It's not even being different.
You want to tell us how old you are?
Me?
Because you said people my age a few times.
He's affinity. It don't matter. Listen to the thoughts. Listen to the talks.
For me to put my age out there, it's like I'm years young. I'm not even old yet. I'm an old soul, but I'm years young.
Okay.
So I'm gonna keep it as that.
Okay.
That's some Andre 3000 shit. That's some new sun right
I
there.
knew he wasn't going to tell us, though. I ain't going to hold you.
Exactly.
As soon as he sat down with the glasses, I'm like, he ain't going to tell us shit. He ain't going to tell us
I'm not
nothing.
ready for this, bro. This is why I sat back and gave the flowers early. I'm like, nah, this man is next up, bro.
Yeah, we discussed
I see the
it.
future, bro.
He did his media training. It's cool. All right. So, next one. Drake dropped the deluxe album.
How do you feel about the Scary Hours?
It was so crazy. I got beef with Drake because he had a problem with Meek Mill, and Meek Mill is like one of my inspiration artists. So.
But they squashed that beef.
See, but
You
I ain't
ain't
that. It's
squashed
like, you see when it's OVO, I'm a dream chaser. I'd rather be a dream chaser than OVO.
Like that.
I'll answer that like that.
That's the heat.
Okay.
That's
All
the
right.
heat.
Yeah.
All right.
That's the heat.
Okay.
That's that heat.
I would say for
My
Scary
14
Hours, for Scary Hours, he gave me a good 2-3 tracks that I really did like. But overall, I just want to say it just didn't give what it was supposed to give. I just didn't really put together this was a heartbreak album.
I got you right now. But all the other songs that he had on that album, the main 3-4 songs he dropped, that was supposed to be on the album, because I don't care if it was a scary hour. I don't care if it was for all the dogs, bro. That was really for the dogs. You just like, nah, it's a scary album. You just try to repackage the package, bro. You're not giving me stepped on coke, bro.
So you try to
Don't
repackage the package.
Don't do that, bro. You're not, and then you gotta give me another fucking photo of what you wanted. I don't even know what the hell.
So you said it wasn't his best quality.
It
wasn't the Drake you know of.
Not even the Drake that I know of, bro, because of the simple fact of he's been ducking a lot of smoke. You feel me? And I'm out here.
Let's relax.
Nah.
What smoke does Drake ever duck?
Nah, bro. He ducked that Pusha T smoke like the forest was on fire and all of the owls couldn't fly out. I was like, yo, what's going on? He gonna talk about your mans like that? Your mans? That make your beats? That you want Grammys on?
But what's the show called? It is what it is. Just saying. It is what it is.
Not in this town. I need smoke. I come up from
I mean, he had smoke. He clearly had smoke for Rihanna on this.
The whole, and I didn't want to hear no Rihanna. Be like, yo, bro. Like, I didn't want to hear nothing about Rihanna. Matter of fact, I'm on the Dream Chaser team right now.
I didn't even know he was mad. Like, I knew he was upset, but I didn't know he was this mad.
I'm like, down, bro. You gonna sit back and give Rihanna 2 songs of beef and dissing Rocky on an album? That's supposed to be for the dog then, bro?
This is what I just want to get at. For the dogs, I thought this was going to be a whole nother. I I didn't know he was gonna be crying for the whole album about some undescript woman that he won't name by name. That's what gets me. I'm like, next time Drake, call this shit 808s and Heartbreaks and leave us the fuck alone.
And then the majority of them, to me personally, like the joint with him and Yeet, we didn't need on the album. That song didn't need to be on the album, preferably. It could have just been a single. Okay. The majority of the songs could have been a single. Mm-hmm. Like Rich Baby Daddy. That could have been a cool little club single. But you're going to drop that on an album. And you're going to give SZA 2 songs. Tizo Touchdown, he's a new artist. You're going to put him on 2 songs. So I understand he's melodic, but he's not rapping. He's melodic. You feel me? He's something like a rocker with nails, bro. It's just crazy,
Drake
bro.
It's fitting. He was really crying for the whole album.
But you crying.
He was crying the whole time.
You gave me first person shooter at 8 a.m. Bro, the only 2 songs through the whole album, I was like, son, you got somebody in there. like what you ready at, B? Like, yo, I was ready for that. And then I'm just like, I'm like this. All right, what's next? You just crying.
Yeah, he was crying for the whole time. So I do think Scary Hours, at least he gave us a few, you know.
I deleted all of the other songs that I only kicked first person shooter, 8 a.m., and the other bangers from off of Scary Hours.
Okay.
I deleted the whole album. I didn't need it.
I agree.
Hands on your knees, do that shit for Drake, you do this shit for me.
I like that song.
It's a straight club song.
I like it.
It's whatever.
The next one is PARDISON FONTAINE. He released The Person, a song where he's addressing his whole relationship with Megan Thee Stallion and everything that happened.
Party. That's his name, Party?
Yes.
I respect Party. Because what he did, most men are not doing. Bro. In the industry.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
so
he was fighting everybody.
And I didn't even know he was an artist.
Crazy.
He went for Cardi all the time.
He wrote for Cardi. He's a ghostwriter and he makes music, bro.
I wouldn't even say, is he a ghostwriter? I feel like he's not even a ghostwriter. He's listed on them credits.
I'm supposed to be paid.
No, he paid.
No, he's paid.
Oh, I'm thinking.
Yeah, he's fine.
I'm thinking she was.
They cool, bro.
Yeah,
they cool. But my thing is, at the end of the day, I told you. I told you, my friend. You ain't gonna sit here. My man's just fighting the world for his love, bro. At the end
and
of the
he
day,
was.
Ain't no.
And he spoke his truth.
And he spoke.
And
his
he
truth.
did.
He spoke his truth, bro. Internet wise, it's always gonna look crazy on the man's behalf when we go on the internet and do some shit. But my man sat back, went through all the smoke, went through all of this trouble, this treachery, for Shorty to be skeezing. Scab on the knee.
I mean, you gotta for him, cause you gotta understand, if your Shorty's Megan, you gotta know what you putting yourself out there for, bro. You have a treasure. You gotta treasure. I mean, you gotta take care of your treasure.
Did.
Apparently, he was doing that.
He said he did.
And she was just giving niggas treasure. She was Mansa Musa, dog, giving everybody treasure. You feel me? So it's like.
But if you talk about the song, I feel like the song he did his thing on the track. He spoke how he felt about her, and even internally how he felt. You feel me? So with Party making that song, I feel like it was a coming out for him. Because people with him, he was kind of like a shadow for Megan. She was not. He's the man in the relationship, but she like the face of it.
Yeah.
So with them disparting, that kind of, I want to say open doors for him, but it let people know, nah, he could really rap and he's speaking his truth. And she's a trifling female.
True.
That's it.
I'm just saying, shout out Rock Nation. You gotta do job thing. Free Tory. Yeah, I said it.
That's crazy.
I said it. The Deluxe, Party, left alone at prom, Deluxe, fire. I'm just leaving it there.
I ain't listened to it. I didn't even know he dropped. Next question. Next question.
Y'all, that ain't gonna smoke for y'all. I'll take it over.
What we're gonna get into now is a little music, a little entertainment.
What's your question? I got a question after that question.
Then ask it now.
So y'all have a shared note of the questions?
Yeah, we do.
I bet. That's my question.
We're gonna talk about Diddy and his legacy. Diddy has been in the news for being a rapist, a sex trafficker,
Booty bandit,
DV, anything you could think of.
Basically.
We found out the true Diddy.
But he tarnishes only.
Exactly.
His actions.
See, I like how he just did that.
So, honestly,
speak.
Love, nah. Let me chill. Honestly, with Diddy, I feel like he's a genius musically wise, but with his actions and character as a man, I can't respect that. You feel me? Even if it's allegations or even if people are trying to get benefit out of it, for remarks like that to come out to the public with the type of brand and name you have is very detrimental to yourself and your career. That's all I have to say on
that.
Listen.
The thing about canceling people is that one time I had this conversation with somebody, and it was about R. Kelly, and my friend was telling me, separate the person from the artist, da da da. And what I had told my friend was like, listen, I could bump R. Kelly, but when I bump, your music or buy your ticket or do whatever, you're a man and you take the money and this is what you do with it. You feel me? And I feel like a lot of times people are like, oh, I can't stop listening to this artist, blah, blah, blah. But this person has a personal life and they locking people inside their house with the money we done gave them. How am I supposed to support you?
R. Kelly once said, what magical thing that left me at home who wants to come to America.
He was bugging in that concert. He was bugging in that concert.
He wants to come to America.
You try to show him a different light.
He was like, the whole song, who want to come to America?
He was bugging.
Looking at everybody in the crowd. Who want to come to America? Yo, it mind blowed me. I'm like, yo. Now, that following up on locking shorties up in the crib, no windows, which I find to be crazy. He just got them in a compound somewhere in Atlanta. It's crazy.
Nah, Chicago.
Chicago, that's even worse. My bad, Atlanta. That's not your fault. Chicago, he had them on O Block somewhere in the dungeon with trap. Meanwhile, their parents don't sign them away and everything. Like, we got true documentation.
Yeah,
wait, his show is on Netflix, right?
Surviving all.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Diddy better hope he's not a second victim.
He about to catch all that. Yo, Diddy about to catch all that. Cause listen, you made niggas walk for.
He may go more viral than R. Kelly did.
Time out, bro.
He gonna be on Gayle King fighting for his life pretty soon.
You went from telling people on 42nd Street, go get you some cheesecake in Brooklyn.
That's how we should have known he was a villain, right?
Y'all sat back and Jack Diddy at that time? You talking about the same man that was in the club with J-Lo, one of the hottest Latin artists at the time, bro. And he sat back and pulled out a Beretta, silver Beretta. I remember it. And he's about to flock at everybody? That day? Like, come on. My man, his villain arc is crazy. It's about to go crazy, bro. I'm watching that. I'm watching that. I'm here for that. All of my allegations and everything. I'm like, yo, listen, as long as they don't bring Biggie up, I don't care.
Now, do we really think, like what we think? He about to have a cell next to R. Kelly or what?
Nah, this is Diddy.
I feel like money talk, bullshit walks.
Exactly. This is
so, feel me, with R. Kelly, that money ain't talk on love. The proof came out. So for Diddy, you just gonna have to wait and see, sit back.
Listen.
Watch the show.
It's Diddy.
That's how it's gonna be.
It's Diddy.
It don't matter.
This shiny suit, man. Take that.
Love.
Love. Everybody love. You feel me?
Nah, that's crazy. He called himself that.
It's Diddy, man.
Brother love. Right. Next is an elementary school scandal.
Alright, so, boom, my brother. How do you feel about specifically in, just, matter of fact, I'm not even going to put that on just one specific group. Just young rap in general. And what you hear, like the Ice Spices or the Sexy Reds and everything.
Well, yeah, let's leave Ice Spice out of it. Let's more.
Everybody get out. Everybody. And then we can.
Let's leave Ice Spice out of it.
We can put the Batman from the projects in there too.
Let's more like Sukihana, the Sexy Reds.
Now, if you had a child, would you let your child listen to that music?
It's not even about the child at this point. It's just about the accessibility to the music. We living in a generation where technology is more advanced than ever. So you just even handing your child, not even to say a smartphone, but them being able to search up what they want to hear or see
without restrictions.
Without restrictions is even dangerous. That's where it gets to that point. That's where it gets to even 60 miles, feel me, my boy Little RT. So that's where he
man's went crazy.
So it's like,
Little RT went
I
crazy.
just feel like even children being accessible to the media is like a cancer to their brain, because their brain is not even being processed without it better. So that's just how I feel on it.
And I'm happy that you said that, because of the simple fact that there was an elementary school teacher. She teaches ballet, and she lets the little girls like 5 and shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
They listen to like princess music or whatever. So the teacher is sitting here bawling out her eyes, crying and shit. She asked the little girls what they wanted to listen to. 5-year-olds is like, I want to listen to Pound Town. I want to listen to Ski Yee. That's crazy.
It's the lyrics though. It's the lyrics that catch their ear for them to even recite it.
Now, I'm gonna take it a step further. Me preferably, I say it's the parents' fault.
True.
Because of the simple fact
they play a part.
They play a huge part in this. Because of the simple fact of, bro, me personally, once I have children and I decide to sit down and have kids and everything like that, I ain't listening to, we listening to Beethoven. We listening
to that flute album.
We listening to Andre. We definitely listening to that flute album, son. Definitely. I'll probably throw on some Bob Marley. Something eclectic. Something really that's really there for the soul. Real music. You feel me? Al Green. Because you ain't gonna understand what love is until you're like probably
10, 12, 15.
Do people really know what love is?
Yeah, that is true.
Especially in this day and age. It's crazy. So she tells like one of the little girls, right, that she needs to sit down. And this is why I say it's the parents' fault, and they need to take more pride in taking care of your kids and being a part of your child's life.
Right.
Stop letting your children have access to your YouTube. Stop letting your children have access to your Netflix account. There's literally a kid's account for Netflix, bro. You can put a password on your own Netflix and let your kids be on the kid's account for Netflix.
Let me just say something, though.
What you got?
I'm just going to say something. YouTube for kids, you'd actually be surprised.
It's a whole other app.
What's on YouTube for kids. I'm not going to hold you. My brother had put the YouTube Kids for her to watch, but Cardi and Megan WAP still came on.
YouTube for kids?
Yes, on YouTube for kids. WAP was still on there.
They pushing that agenda.
Time out.
And honestly, all they did, the video.
Hold on, time out. Because we on YouTube. Change the algorithm, YouTube. It's crazy.
Listen, and all they had to do to make it to YouTube Kids is that it's a censored version, but WAP is WAP.
WAP is WAP.
And it was on YouTube Kids.
WAP is WAP and it's WAPing. Listen, I like the song WAP. Alright?
I don't.
Nah, hold on.
I don't like the message.
I wasn't there for the message, bro.
You there for the visuals?
I'm there for the visuals, artistically, bro. It was amazing.
Okay.
Same thing for bongos.
It was there.
It was there. Everything. Visually
perfect. I like Sexy Red Come Shake Something with the baby, but I don't like that at all.
Exactly. The visuals be hitting.
Yeah,
hit hard.
Be hitting.
I never need to go to another strip club a day in my life. Never. Why I gotta do that? I got Megan in the video version, bro. I'm cool, bro.
No need for my eyes to see when I can see it on my screen.
No need. You know why I'm throwing these bands? To the wreck. Throwing these bills. But we're gonna pull it back to how this young teacher sat back and was talking to the kids. She asked one of the young female students to sit down and everything. And a young little girl, young queen, sat back and said, "You're not my mother. I don't need to listen to you." Mind you, you're at school when you have to listen to another individual.
That's not your parent.
That's not your parent. Your parent is putting trust in somebody to watch you at the end of the day so they can do what it is to need you. I can't say whatever they're doing outside. I'm not there. I'm not your pappy. I'm not your man. But to be honest, I ain't gonna lie. I come from the era of when my mom sat back and said, "You act up.
You could whoop him.
Well, I got the whole letter. Take your part." And teachers, they thought about it. They trying to get froggy a little bit. You feel me? A couple of them tried to leak, but guess what? You're going to still lose your job, even though I said so. But
it's like they got the green light, but it's not really.
It's a yellow.
I had a teacher who was literally whooping kids inside the class. I'm not going to hold you. My first grade teacher.
Yeah, she was on that.
She was like a teacher for like 25 years, at least.
She's a demon.
At least.
Okay. She a go.
Yeah, she was really whooping.
She probably well experienced.
Honestly,
she was on that.
I'm not shouting her name out because she was abusive. High key.
Oh,
high key.
You feel me?
Listen.
Don't worry, you don't know what 1 + 1 is. You feel me? 2 times.
I'm not gonna hold you. She used to duct tape kids' mouths in the classroom. And we was literally in the first grade.
What's her name?
First grade. Miss McNeil.
Yeah.
Miss McNeil. I'm gonna find that first name.
That's instilling discipline. Learn.
Duct tape?
Hey, leave that for the parents, B. Leave that for the parents.
Sometimes what you just said, what you just said.
The parents gotta take the role.
Nah, it's not what you just said.
What did I say, my brother?
You said that Mom Duke said that your teacher could what?
Exactly. But
exactly.
None of my teachers got on me, bro.
But what was the statement you said that you Gucci? What was the statement you said? That your teachers have permission to.
They have permission to get the green light.
So her doing the
it was really a yellow.
She's on that. She's taking charge and permission to do that. So I'm jacking. That's discipline.
There you go.
I gave teachers nightmares back in elementary days.
Listen, but we ain't.
That would have been you.
Yeah, so I'm jacking that.
Here's the even crazier part. Now, you as the parent that sat back that has the little girl that told the teacher, I'm not listening to you, you're not my parent. Mind you, all I told you to do was just sit down as a kid. All I told you, sit in your place. Real quick. Nothing else. You're doing ballet. Trying to be pretty. The parent comes in and says, oh, why are you talking to her like that? What if she doesn't want to sit the fuck down? Now, as that, bro, me mentally, if I was a teacher, I gotta fight you instead. Cause ain't no way in the hell you telling me that you are instilling this inside of this child that don't know what from what at the end of the day. They don't even know if blue is really blue. They don't know how many blues there are in the world, you feel me? They just going left and right. That's it. They're waking up, they're flipping off the couches 1 minute and they're on a tablet the next minute. You feel me? They don't know where. They need that structural guidance. So respectfully, bro, that's a CPS case.
I wouldn't say that. It's just the child mirroring his mother or his guardian.
Exactly. Now, what goes on in the household, they're bringing to school. You feel me? So you don't know. I'm not saying
that's not
this
kid.
Not always, but it's like it's a double-edged sword. You feel me?
It is.
It's a double-edged sword because half the time it is the truth, and half the time it isn't the truth.
And most importantly, it's the truth when it really is the truth.
Exactly.
The reason why that child sat down or didn't want to sit down is because, well, you're not my parent. That parent came and affirmed, correct. Yeah. You're not their parent, and she didn't want to sit down.
That is true.
But then again,
I've been a teacher. I've been working at after school for all types of any little thing there's to do with youth. I've done it, and I promise you.
So you have patience? Because they take a lot of
no,
patience.
I don't have no patience.
Listen, it takes a strong warrior in this day, specifically in 2023. Now about to be 2024. It takes a strong individual to be a teacher. Because to be honest, I had great teachers. I had great teachers. I'm not gonna act like I wasn't a perfect student when I needed to be. If that was my favorite class, I would do it. But you sit back, you see the grades failing. Because once you hit high school, it's like it's like the stock market. Like you're in control. Life be real. You feel me? It's like you're really in control. Like those grades really matter. You feel me? To depend on where you're gonna go.
Life get real once you enter high school. Then once you leave high school, this is life.
Exactly. You feel me? So it's really like it's all about that back culture that you had on top of what you're learning now. You feel me? So that really still, like, no matter what, you're still learning as an adult. You never stop learning until, like, shit, you're off this earth, really. Like, life ain't nothing to play with. So I shout out to all of my teachers that I had in my life because you helped raise a dope young man that I still feel that me perfectly. I ain't shit.
Even the teachers that ain't like me, though.
Facts. Because y'all told me how to deal with people that don't like me outside. You feel me?
Nah.
I mean, it's like work life type shit, bro. Like, think about it. In real work, like you get to a job and everything like that, and then you got a boss that don't like you. Oh, you Mr. McCullen ass nigga. Like, come on. Like, I already know what you about to do. Give me a B. You about to drop my grade, my 4.0. Come on, leave me alone, bro. I'm about to do what I need to do, and at the end of the day, I'm still copying this check. You feel me? But
so let me ask you,
what's up?
When it comes to millennials and gentle parenting and all that good stuff, I think like, millennials, they a little,
You gotta mix it.
And I think like also a lot of millennials feel like you shouldn't beat your kids because that's, related to slavery and stuff like that. So I do think parenting, is shifting a little bit.
It is shifting. I have my sister, she's doing a great job with her kids. Shout out to my brother-in-law in general. Mm-hmm. But they're doing a great job. I mean, like, kids gonna be kids regardless. But compared to what I'm seeing, bro, they doing it. So I can kind of, once again, the double-edged blade, bro. I can kind of sit back and attest to it and be like, it works on certain aspects, but it's how you do it. Because both their parents are Trinidadian. You feel me? They're not playing that at the end of the day.
Right.
Parents nowadays, if you're really, really soft with your kid and you're not like instilling that nature in them, you feel me? Because we ain't gonna get nobody arrested out here. If you don't instill that raw in their life, you feel me? It's not gonna. It needs to be a balance.
Yeah, nowadays you can't be too lenient.
You can't, because you got RTs out there in the world, bro.
Yeah, that is.
How old is he? Like 7, 6?
My boy doing 60 miles.
60 miles, bro. He's 60 miles, bro. It's crazy. But entertainment.
Listen, it is entertainment.
But at the end of the day, you still gotta instill that raw inside of your life because of the simple fact of, I'm not saying like the ass whoopings I would get as a kid, I wouldn't want no other child to get.
Okay.
But spice it up a little bit. Real quick.
This is spice for me.
Bring back that Bernie Mac look. You feel me?
Yeah.
That.
So
go ahead and
do you
something.
feel like whoopings is like slavery and we shouldn't do that? That's what people feel like. They feel like it's derived from slavery and that's a slave mentality. That's why
I wasn't picking cotton right after I got my ass whooped. I ate a bowl of cereal.
Nah, it's not even about that. I feel like as a parent, it's about the type of demeanor you enforce so your child know. Like, it's like a code switch with your child.
Exactly.
Once you have a certain type of demeanor, they change their actions, they change their tone of voice, they change how they move. And it's like they upset like a dog. Once you yell at a dog, the dog start chilling. But then when it's hyper up, they know that it's time to be friendly. So I just feel like I don't want to recommend hitting your kid, but I recommend installing and being, how can I say this, a dictatorship of when they're doing right from wrong, wrong from right. Yeah.
Be there for your kids.
In
Be there for your children. Be there for your children.
Don't plant a seed if you don't want to help it grow.
that part.
Well,
that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. It is what it is. You feel me? This has been another beautiful episode of What's the Vibes. Our other co-host, Doc, couldn't be here. He's out saving the world right now. We here with
Deli Cartier, DC.
Loyalty from Brooklyn.
Enrico. For the people. We out. Love you. Peace, blessings.